It's time for another mail day with BeardedTinker. Let's open up some packages in 10 seconds. Let's start with the first package. Integrated circuits. This doesn't feel like integrated circuit, but let's open it up. This is 40p cable, 1 meter long. And I need it for my projects, and unfortunately I couldn't find it locally. Nothing fancy about this one. Let's check the web listing.
Here is the web listing for the ribbon cables. I bought 40 pin or 40 wire ribbon cable. It looks like the price has gone slightly up. This is 1 meter, 1.27 millimeter spacing between the cores, and as I said, 40 pin cable. It was bought from the Sincere Company store with a rating of 98.6 positive feedback. It took a little bit longer for this item to arrive. Not much more to say about this one. I have used this cable for the exchange of cables on my 3D printer. I made some custom DuPont cables and JST connected cables with a JST connector. They are pretty standard. If you buy those cables or probably any other cables from the AliExpress, I don't think that you can go wrong.
This package is huge. I know what this is. Let me split it in two. Funny thing is that I think it took them 3 working days for this package to arrive. Okay. So let's first open up this one. Air mouse remote. A little bit of dust. Okay, so this is remote for the Android TV. That should be in this box. And on the back side it has full keyboard. Nice. Where do batteries go? Okay, here. So yeah, I have 2 AAA batteries. In terms of build of quality, well, closing this probably is saying everything. The plastic does feel a bit cheap, but then again, for the price I got, you cannot expect something very expensive. And this is the USB for connecting this Air mouse to the Android TV. And let's open this box. Hopefully they didn't mix anything. Okay. So smart TV box. So this is A95X F3 Air. I hope I didn't make a mistake and order something wrong. It has quad-core A55 M-Logic CPU, Mali G31 GPU, 4 gigs of RAM and 32 gigabytes of ROM. And it should also work with both 2.4 and 5 GHz network. So let's open up this box. This is the device. Here we should have cables. So we have original remote control, we have HDMI cable, and here we have power supply. And this is the A95X box. Nice. This box will be used for the video for the Home Assistant integration with the Android TV. It has USB, USB 3, memory card, power, HDMI, LAN, AV, audio video cable and optical cable, plus the RJ45 connector for the network. All my devices that I can hook up to my physical network are hooked up, so this is why I use this one. Let's check the remote. I don't know what to say about the plastic. On one side it feels a little bit more expensive or better than the other Vonta remote, but on the other side this back side of the plastic just feels cheap. It also takes two AAA batteries. Let's check the web listing, and I'll be posting a separate video on setting up of this box and hooking it up with the Home Assistant.
Web listing for the Android TV box. As I said in the opening, this is A95X Air. I did compare and look quite a bit, or for quite some time, for what device to use, because since I wanted this only for recording of the video, I didn't want to spend too much time, and B, most of those Android TV boxes look the same. On the other hand, I did look at the reviews and test, and this is why I've chosen this model. I went for the version with the 4GB RAM and 32GB internal memory, which is in the middle of the standard one that has only 2GB of RAM and 16GB of internal memory, and the most expensive one that has 64GB of internal memory. I also went with this option, meaning I have MX3 Air Mouse remote. On one side you have remote, on the other side you have full keyboard, which makes it a bit easier to use when you are typing on the Android TV. I ordered it from the Spain warehouse with the EU plug, and total price was around $52 and 20 something cents. Item arrived pretty quickly. I'm happy with it, although I'm not using it. I've given it away to my father. He is now using it. He is very happy with it. It works great. He removed his old PC that he was using and now is using this one to read the news on a TV in a bedroom, and also to stream movies from the Plex and video station from Synology. If you are on a tight budget and you do not want to spend that much money on the Xiaomi or Nvidia or Amazon Fire TV stick, then this is a pretty good option for you.
Let's open up next package. This one says 120 gigabytes, and I know what this is. It's 120 gigabyte Lexar memory card. I bought this one as it should be faster than my current card, and it should allow me to film in up to 60 frames per second.
This is the web listing for the Lexar memory card. I bought a 128 gigabyte version. This is A2, application 2 rating. There are a lot of ratings, and I did spend a lot of time searching and browsing and reading about the speed ratings, because I'm using it in my camera. I wanted to go for A2 rating because of the speeds for both read and write. This one has really good speeds in comparison, for example, to the Samsung card. I have original card from Samsung in my Samsung camera. This one is much better. I would say that the speed is at least double, if not more. Total cost of the item was $25.70 something cents. I think 73, so it's a little bit expensive, about less than 10 cents more expensive now than it was when I ordered it. When you're ordering it, if you are not going to use this link, please note once again the ratings. Those ratings are really important and they should give you some kind of guidance on what you can expect from the speed of the card itself. If I would buy another one, I would definitely buy another one from the Lexar, same rating. Maybe I would buy just a larger capacity.
Okay, let's open up this package. Okay, so this is PTFE tube, 1.9 internal and 4mm external, 1 meter long PTFE tube. And this is the cutter for the PTFE tube. I'm currently using Capricorn, but unfortunately, since I had problem with the fittings on the end, I had to cut it every couple of months and it's now beginning to be too short. So I will be using this as the main Bowden tube for the 3D printer, and the rest of the Capricorn tube I will be using to make a permanent, I will put it permanently inside the hot end, and I will use some kind of a hot end fix to tweak it out. Okay, so great thing is that you get the PTFE tube cutter. Some sellers usually sell them for I don't know how much, but this is nice because it's free and it allows you to quickly cut the tube to the size you want.
Here is the web listing for TriangleLab PTFE tube. As you can see, with the item I also received a knife to cut the PTFE tube correctly, so you have a 90-degree cut on the tube itself. It's not mentioned here. I bought 1 meter version red. The cost was $2.90 with the included China Post shipping. Item did arrive, I think, in about 40 days or something like that, which of course is pretty good, all things considering. I cannot still tell you what I think of the tube. I still haven't installed it. On the other hand, there is Capricorn tube, which I'm using now, and there are other tubes. So I will be probably following up on this one when I make the upgrade. I bought it from TriangleLab store with the 99.1 positive feedback.
Let's open up another package. This one managed to come to my door in less than 24 hours from the UK. Kudos to UPS. Let's open it up. Tile. And do you know why I ordered tile? Well, I ordered it because I can do integration with the Home Assistant. This one should be a new version, TileMate 2020 version. Let me open this box. And here it is, tile. We have manual here. Okay, this is one new working tile. I'm going to be installing it on my keys, not on my kids' keys. They will not be guinea pigs this time. And I will also be doing a video on how to integrate tile with the Home Assistant. Let's check the web listing for the tile.
And the listing for the last item is on Amazon. As you can see, I bought it over 2 months ago. I bought it to record video for my Home Assistant how-to. I did spend some time checking different versions, differences between the 2020 version and the earlier versions, and I opted for this newer version. new version has option to exchange the battery. There are versions of the tile that do not support exchange of the battery, so this is the reason why I opted out for this one. There is also a slim version, which is great to put in your wallet or your bag, so you can track where they are. I myself am not that happy with the tile concept altogether. I know that a lot of people will hate me because of that, but this is not a real tracking device, so using it as a tracker unfortunately will not be as you wish it to be. On the other hand, tile is also not that cheap. It is cheap in terms of it's not costing 200 euros or pounds or whatever, but it's not a cheap device for the functionality that it is providing. Of course, it should work normally if you use it in a tile. I still find it frustrating that it refreshes status not very often, which on the other hand is good because their batteries will last you a bit longer. But using it as a device tracker and even using it as a device to find your lost items if you lost them anywhere except in the city center or where there are dozens of other people also using tile is non-efficient. If you are looking for a real tracker, then opt out for a device that has built-in GPS and some kind of Wi-Fi/cellular modem inside. So there are a lot of other options. You have Mate Slim, you have packs, you have buttons that you can stick on some item, for example your camera or your bike. And this is it for this mail day with BeardedTinker. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you find anything useful in this video or if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you still haven't subscribed, please subscribe and hit the bell button so you get notified on the future updates, and I'll be seeing you next time. Until then, bye bye and have fun!